What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Shiv here. Alright, so today we're going to do something a little different. We're actually going to go and show an easy way of getting oil in ARK Survival Evolved. And from that, we're going to make a bunch of grenades. Because, well, I like breaking into shit. Go figure, I'm a fucking criminal. Shocker. Okay, so before you go on any kind of like little excursion, always make sure you have proper supplies. Food being one of them. Not even kidding on this. Now, where we're going is really, really cold. And, well, this ghillie suit, while fucking badass looking, is just not gonna cut it. Nope, not gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's go and get some fur armor, if I can remember where we put it. Ah, hey, look, first try. 1, 2. And the chest piece. Okay. So, we're going to put this on, which, by the way, this stuff is extremely heavy. Yeah, by the way, it might help if I did not re-click. Yeah, that just happened. Alright, working without a net here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So we're going to change out. Now, considering we're doing a harvesting run, and this stuff does have a little bit of weight to it, and we're going to be flying there on something that really does not have a huge amount of carry weight, we're actually going to put the ghillie suit in here because, you know, logic. Want to make sure you have as much free space as possible, which, you know, a lot of this other stuff really doesn't weigh anything, but yeah, let's get that out there and get that out there just in case, because I really don't want to lose that. So everything else is pretty much essential for survival. Which, by the way, as you'll notice, we're now fucking hot. The amount of thermal protection on this is fucking unreal. Alright, so there's all of our food. Bam. And let's go ahead and put out the fire. Okay, so we're going to first replenish our water supply because we're actually low. Yeah, by the way, if you've never played ARK, this is pretty much common all the time. Alright, which, by the way, here's what we look like in our fucking suit of armor. Yes, I literally have Popeye-style arms and am a fucking 4-foot midget that's black. Don't judge me. Okay, moving back. So we're gonna get on this bad boy right here. Which, this isn't the one I was trying to tame the other day. That one died a magnanimous death because as I was flying back, I flew over somebody's base I didn't know existed. And they had these wonderful things called Plant X defense turrets. They're really, really nasty. Okay. So, we are off. Luckily, this thing's got a great amount of stamina, so this is going to move me pretty damn quick. Speaking of Plant X turrets. Yes, pardon the lag spike here. OBS is a little resource intensive at times, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Now, it's generally not a good idea to sprint over open water like this, as you burn through a lot of stuff really quick, mostly your stamina. But this bird has, this pterodon has so much that it really doesn't matter. We are going to get the occasional spike and lag here and there. It's just common. You get used to it. Now, we've used up a third of our stamina, so what we're going to do is we're just going to land here on the beach, which, you know, you get close to land, hit spacebar, and you just sit for a second. Always try to make sure there's no carnivores or anything around, because they will fuck with you. And take off again, you hit space. Be careful of water. You hit water, it will dump you off. True fucking fact. Really annoying part of this game. water causes instant dismount, which is funny when you consider the pterodon actually was known to dive into the water to get the fish, and yet it doesn't seem to be able to hold you. Like, it won't go in the water to save its fucking life. True fucking fact. So, alright, we're going to continue our little flight here. I really do like the pterodon. There are other flying mounts you can get in this game. Most notable of them is, I can't pronounce its name, but it's basically a giant fucking turkey vulture or eagle. Really nice bird. Huge carry weight. Not the fastest in the game, but also not bad either. Okay, we're still fucking sweating our balls off, but luckily while we're on a mount, our resource usage drops dramatically. Now we're going to start getting cold here. We actually have fortitude and we have this thermal armor, but we still have to bring out the torch. Alright, there's a T-Rex over there, there's a dead bird over there. So here's where stuff gets a little bit more sketchy. Okay, so as we're now in this biome, a couple things should happen. First of all, let's get over here. I'm not sure if this is the rock, but we're going to find out. I read this online. Yes, it is. Alright, so look at that. We're getting oil. Before they added this to the game, you used to have to go and dive and shit like that, which was really annoying. Yeah, we don't want the rock. You used to have to dive to get the stuff. And you had to get a mount, and it was really bad. So, yeah. Rock formations like this, you hit them, you get oil, which is cool. You also get a lot of stone, which for our purpose is not good. So, yeah, we're going to just drop this. I mean, we do have a huge amount of carry weight, but alright. Our goal is basically to try to get a bunch of oil. That way we can go make a bunch of grenades. And, well, we're going to have a little bit of other fun. And look, there are penguins here. Penguins are a good source for the organic polymer, which is kind of needed for that ghillie suit. Luckily, me and good friend Carlos decided to go farm for it yesterday, and we made 2 sets of the ghillie suit. It was actually really fucking amazing. But look at this oil here, guys. That's great. Now I'm gonna test it out on other rocks just to see if it's any rock in this area. Okay, so no flint. All right. I'm getting a lot of oil here, guys. Alright. So let's go ahead and drop these. Alright. Okay, weight on the bird is still pretty damn good, guys. Pretty damn good. Okay, so there's some up here, but we have to be careful because this is the land of carnivores and shit like that. Especially wolves. That's the big thing I need to worry about are the wolves, because they will fuck up that bird. Even though it's a level 172, yeah, it'll happen. This is why you don't want to venture too far away from your mount. Alright. Okay, come on, show me some oil. Thank you. Don't make me feel like I wasted my time hitting this damn thing. Alright. And that will happen too. Like the values you get are always different, and it can sometimes be a little disconcerting. Alright, so we're going to transfer this oil over onto the bird itself. We're also going to drop this meat off. Yeah, we made sure this bird was fully fucking fueled. Alright. Bunch over here, so I'm going to try to land right here. Also, you got to be sometimes careful with the landing, because some textures cause it to glitch out. Oh shit. And that could lead to some really horrible scenarios of you going, no! There's nothing more heartbreaking than losing your ride because of a texture glitch. I'm not even gonna lie. Look at all these penguins up here. My god. Like, we could have had a field day yesterday here. Oh man. Like, we went and did all the icebergs and the ice flows down by the water, and yeah, we had to travel the complete outside of this biome just to get there, and I'm not gonna lie, it sucked. It really did. But hey, we got to use my badass ship of doom, which, you know, we love that thing. And that there, I have no idea what that is. That's a wolf. Yeah, I know it's cold. Come on, more oil. Kind of feel like a Texan right now. Where be that oil? I don't know why, you know, Texans somehow sound like pirates, but fuck it! I never make any sense. Okay, so we've almost got a stack of 100. That's fucking awesome. Which, let's take a look at what this actually requires. So here, oh, that we can't. Oh, yes, can. Luckily, hover does not use up hardly any stamina, so that's good. So, ARK, grenade. Yes, using the internet, because this is how we work, ladies and gentlemen. We use the fuck out of the internet. Okay, so for this, it requires 4 oil. So we have almost enough to do 25 grenades. That might seem like a lot. No, it's not. Trust me, grenades are not the most good weapons, to say the least. Yeah, let's try to get... no, there's direwolf there. I don't really want to fight that. There's got to be a way for me to land. Can I? Alright. See, this is ground I am I would classify as a little bit sketchy, as you can see. Alright. Yep. Okay, so luckily we have this little feature that lets us whistle for it when the servers aren't rubber banding. There we go. I love this game, but there's so much they have to do to fix it. I'm not even kidding when I say that. Alright, so this looks like a relatively safe one. And that almost looks like metal there. So what we're going to do is we're going to land right here. We're going to hit both of these up. Which, by the way, you know, pickaxe is your friend. For those of you who like Minecraft, then this game's gonna feel like right at home for you. But if you really love Minecraft, play Minecraft. This, I'm not gonna lie, this is nowhere near as good as Minecraft in several ways. That is metal. Okay. Oh yeah, one other thing about that follow thing, you gotta turn it off afterwards. Okay. Alright, so those are metal. That's actually really good. So let's go ahead and drop the stone. Let's go ahead and put this over here. Bam. Okay, so we're at 116. This is actually a pretty... Whoa, what are you? You are a wolf. No, we're not going to farm with you there. Alright. Carry weight is still relatively good, but I'm going to start circling back. Just because I think we have enough for, you know, shits and giggles purposes. Yeah, some of these are really easy to get, others not so much. Alright. Get up here. Okay. So we're gonna head back now. That wasn't a very far trip for us at all. And this is one of the like noob start areas. Well, not here, this biome, but getting here from one of the noob start areas, North 2. Actually, any of the Norths, North 1, 2, or 3, is actually going to be really easy. So yeah. Now there's a couple ways you can get over here. Obviously, a flying mount like I'm using is going to be ideal. But there are other ways as well. You know, dropping some of this garbage here we don't need. Drop item. Alright, so we got 125, which, you know, doing some simple math, that is... Ooh, 31 grenades. That's a lot of grenades. But we're also going to have to get gunpowder and things of that nature for it. But luckily, that's pretty much spark powder, charcoal, and flint. That's some easy shit to get. Now we're going to do some aggro avoidance here. And we're also going to start using our speed. Yes, sprint for the win, motherfuckers. But we are encumbered down, so our speed is slightly decayed because of that. True fucking fact. So right now we're actually moving at about the same speed as a sprinting, well, that large bird you just saw. Kitty. It's like a frozen tropical paradise down right there. That intersection is just really cool looking. Alright, so we're going to want to avoid that base because I can see the Plan X's for days on that shit. It's a really nice base too. And then we got blue drops here, which we're getting down to that third point. And we're coming up to where I normally would like to land, but I want to scout it first, so we're going to take it off sprint. Yeah, I'm not going to pick that up just because the weight could possibly fuck us. And I'd rather get back. I don't want to make this a fucking huge ass video. But yeah, just cruising along. It might seem a little daunting at first, an ARK trying to find your way back to your camp as you explore, but you start looking for iconic things, mountains, obelisks, things of that nature, certain land masses, and, you know, once you've figured out that, everything else is relatively easy. Like, I'll tell you right now, there's this outcropping right there. That's technically North 3. We're at North 2, so we're a little bit further down the beach, which, speaking of which, I need to land. Alright. Damn you, lag. Damn you all to hell! Now, as much as I love this game, there are some huge flaws with it. One, I don't know what ISP, the official servers, contracted to, you know, cover their shit. Ooh, look at that Megalodon. That's pretty. But, yeah. I'd ask for a refund because the amount of lag on this is fucking outrageous. Mind you, the game is still in early access, beta sort of thing, even though this thing's probably sold like 1 million copies right now by the sheer amount of official servers there are. Not to mention the people who play the private servers and all the really cool shit that's available on those. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to do in this game. And we're going to show you just one of the cool things that we've done, you know, besides, you know, riding a fucking pterodactyl for all intents and purposes. Alright, so there's the base, and the reason I know that's the base is there's my ship with a goddamn catapult on it. Alright, I could have actually just flown right in there, but, you know, sometimes it's easier to do it this way. Alright, so let's get him on this foot. We're going to park him in here with our dire wolf and our trike. Alright, good times. Ah, fuck. The game needs some serious optimization. Though apparently they optimized it for Xbox a little bit more than they did for this game, so, or for the PC, so that's kind of sad. Alright, so this little house, right? No, this is not a house, ladies and gentlemen. This is a boat. As soon as it gets done. Alright. A mobile house. Yes, that's right. I am that much of a trailer trash. I made a mobile home with a fucking catapult on top of it, which is really good for finding other people's boats that they built houses on, or close-up structures like you see here, and blowing them to fucking hell. Interesting little side note, the catapult pretty much one-shots any wooden structure or below, but stone, it takes a lot of shots. Okay. So I said we were going to make some grenades, so let's do this shit. Alright, we're going to put the oil in here. It's a lot of oil. Alright, weapons, explosives, grenades. What are we missing? Gunpowder, that's right, we need gunpowder. So we're going to take this flint. We're going to take this charcoal. All of this charcoal. I think I got some more flint in the boxes, not entirely 100% sure, but fuck it, we'll look. Oh, wait. Okay, we need to get rid of a little bit of weight. That's better. Yep, flint. Thank you. Alright. That should do exactly what we need to do. But I'll give you a quick tour of our nice little coastal community here. That's a Spinosaurus somebody's running. Here's our garden. Right now it's growing rock carrots for a very specific reason. It makes kibble, a specific type of kibble, which we use to get that pterodon. There's our compost heap. Here's one of our animal holding bins. We have another one up there. And we got a couple buildings up here. Yeah, I know, we have none of it gated off, but we really don't have to here because there's a large amount of communities here, and all of them work in kind of a co-op. Mostly because there's this bunch of really big clans all around us that are offering us their protection. Yeah, it's kind of like the Mafia in sort of way, but they don't actually tax us, so GG. Alright. We're going to put all this in here. But we need stone! Yes, we do. Alright. Hey, guess what? There was a whole box of it on the boat. Seriously. You'll spend most of your day resource gathering just to do one cool fucking thing in this game. Not even lying. Or you could be the scumbag in a group and basically only log on to do the really cool shit, but never do any of the resource gathering. Yeah, that happens. Boy, does that shit happen. Holy God, does that shit happen. My God, does it annoy the piss out of me as I'm continuously bitching about it. Motherfucker. Alright. Yes, and there are weather condition settings. Like right now, it's kind of foggy out here. But it's also 54 degrees Fahrenheit. You guys can do the math for whatever that is in the rest of the world. But here in America, we use Fahrenheit much in the same way we use fucking miles and feet versus meters. We're fucking Americans, man. We're stupid at best. not to you know, bash on my country, but it kind of sucks that everybody else in the fucking industrialized world does things differently than we do. But yet, we seem to run this motherfucker. There's irony in that. Alright, that's going to take a little bit of time to do. But we're going to get some really nice gunpowder out of this, and that gunpowder is going to enable us to make grenades. Now you're going to ask, what the fuck do you need grenades for in this game, Shiv? Well, grenades are explosives, and as you'll quickly learn, explosives break down stone a lot easier than fucking anything else. Like my catapult. Yay, it does 700 damage to a stone structure per hit, give or take. It's not the most accurate weapon. Combine that with the fact that I put it on a fucking boat, which means it bobs. Again, adding to the inaccuracy of the weapon. Up close and personal, that thing is fucking devastating. At range, you waste a lot of ammo with it. So sometimes it makes more sense to just walk up to the structure and throw grenades at the base of it and blow it up. And this does work too, and the cool thing about the grenade is it actually has a blast damage area, so it actually damages multiple portions depending on the closeness of it, which is really cool. I do like that. So sometimes you'll like bounce it wrong and you won't get like that full hit on there, but you'll get some of it and you'll get damage on another part. And I've actually done this where I was like throwing it at one thing and the damage, and it kept bouncing wrong, but the damage was going to one specific area more than anything else, and it allowed me to get in through another place that I wasn't even trying to get in through, which turned out to be a good thing, because where we were trying to break in apparently was their bed chamber, and they had a door inside there. So if we'd have broken through that wall, we'd have been stuck there and had to break through that door too. So, but by hitting the one to the side of it, what ended up happening is we got right into their house unobstructed. Yes, I know. Raiding people is a dick thing. Well, this is a PvP server, motherfuckers. Grow the fuck up. But it used to be getting grenades and getting like C4 explosives, which we'll be getting to later on in another video, was really difficult because of oil. Oil was the fucking like the gear check of the fucking game. The only way you could really get oil is if you tamed a megalodon, and then you had to have a lot of oxygen stat, and then you use that to go all the way down, hop off the megalodon, hit some rocks, get back on the megalodon, come up to the surface, go back down, find another one, and repeat. It was really annoying. They added in another sea creature you could ride, which is basically the prehistoric dinosaur, who's, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that fucking name. I'm an American, so we'll fuck up everything when it comes to pronunciations. But it didn't have the carrying capacity, so it was kind of annoying. Yeah, it's faster to get up and down, but you couldn't carry much, so kind of was, you know, defeating. So that was a problem. So then they introduced trilobites. Trilobites, for those of you who don't know, are basically like horseshoe crab looking motherfuckers. Matter of fact, the horseshoe crab is a descendant of the trilobite. True fact. So you can kill them and get some oil. Problem is they reside in the water. Water's not always easiest to see, as you've already saw by the reflections in this game. Alright, so we've got ourselves 100 gunpowder. I don't know how many that's going to make, but fuck it. And apparently it got dark outside, so cool. Alright. And we're still wearing our heavy thermal armor. Fuck shit. I really like the ghillie suit better. It gives you more armor protection than the leather armor, and it looks cooler. Okay. So here we go. Drop in the gunpowder. And now, weapons, explosives, grenades. We can build... Really? 30 gunpowder. Oh well. For a tutorial, this will be pretty good either way. Alright. Now you're gonna ask, well, how much damage does a grenade do, Shiv? Well, that's a damn good question. First of all, the blast meter on the grenade is 6 meters. Alright? Now, it technically against people is 150 damage. Now, if you use it against a creature without a saddle, it's 750. But here's where we're going to go and talk about what it does to other things. Against a thatch building, it only does 788. Alright? Against a wood building, it does 788. Yeah. Against stone, it does 1838. It's actually really good. Against metal, it only does 237, which is really, really shit. Really is, guys. Not gonna lie. So, but later on, because we learned how to make that, we'll be able to make the rocket propelled grenade. Now, the rocket propelled grenade is so much better. Like, those stats that I gave you, check this out. It does nothing to thatch, does 7,875 to wood, does, actually, no, my bad, does nothing to thatch, wood, or stone, but against metal, it does almost 2 fucking K. Nice. So, yeah, there's that. But ideally, the thing that you really want to make when you're talking about breaking into stuff are C4 charges, especially when you're talking about metal structures. And the reason why is, well, they may not do as much, but you can place them a lot easier, and they're a little bit cheaper to make in some ways. You do need polymers and electronics and things of that nature, but when you compare it to, say, the rocket propelled grenade, it's almost the same. But actually, no, the rocket propelled grenade seems to be better in many ways. So yeah, make the rocket propelled grenade. Fuck shit. Alright, well, we're going to end that right here. So I hope this little tutorial of how to get oil easy and, you know, just showing you around the base really was kind of helpful for you. Anyway, have fun. Enjoy all the dino fun. And be safe out there, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, it's Shiv saying, be safe. Have fun, and may Orange Jesus or Big Ass Dinosaur bless you. Peace.